First, I wanted to say sorry because there's some randoms just saying some mumbo jumbo throughout this video. Just kind of some random blurts of just some nonsense. So. There's this guy on YouTube that animated the entire Demon Slayer manga. It's the next two movies that are coming out. And I was like super sick for close to a week, and I was literally just like on the couch. Makes sense. And literally just burnt through the entire like fan animated movies. And part of me is okay with that. For a fan animation, it's absolutely great. And I don't know, man. I think like the last movie is supposed to come out in 2029. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? That's so long, dude. I know patience is a virtue, but my god. Not built like that, man. I'm really not. As you can see with this dickhead right here. My first game in a month, dude. I'm not letting you ruin it for me. Eat shit. And JJK kind of set up on the same timeline as Demon Slayer in terms of the animation. $2029 is the last movie. And that's a fucking long time, dude. But
in a homo way or a non-homo way?
I'm not gonna do that to myself with JJK because I think JJK is fantastic compared to Demon Slayer, to be honest.
Homo. I'm feeling romantic tonight.
Demon Slayer's, it's a good watch. Like it's fun. There's like a few fights in there that are just fantastic. I don't know. There's an element that's missing in the story, I think. I don't know.
So aggressive.
It just doesn't have edge that JJK does. JJK, the entire story and like the depth of the characters. And I sound like an idiot right now. I'm not a critic or anything like that by any means. I just watch the shit for fun. I'm surprised I got my grubby grippers off of Elden Ring long enough to play this game, dude. I've been streaming that game non-stop. I think I streamed, well first off, I started streaming like a week ago. So, no, probably like a week and a half.
And don't peek it. Don't peek it. Respect that he is an op. Respect it. Do you know?
Let's call it 2 weeks. In those 2 weeks, I streamed for probably like 30 hours. I know that I'm up to like 84 hours played. I just got Elden Ring and a PC not too long ago. So that's pretty grimy, pretty sweaty. Say my computer chair has sweat stains in it. Just an outline of some thighs and some, yeah. No, but seriously, it's top 3 games I've ever played in my entire life. And I say 3 because I grew up with the original Call of Duties. Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2 hold a special place in my heart, but I'll give Elden Ring the top 3 just because It's so fucking like it's difficult.
Oh my god.
It requires thought. It
Benefits for me.
requires you to put in
Yeah.
thought to
Little
what
bit.
you're upgrading, like
Come on,
your
man.
weapons, your skill attributes,
Man.
what you're putting your runes into, like in terms
Magic,
of your.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, dude, you're fucking Magic in Yu-Gi-Oh. Jesus Christ. You know, next time I record gameplay, I'll remember to mute everybody. Whether you're trying to do like a strength and dexterity build or whatever, and you know, in late game, even in like mid game, depending on how you're building your character, it can affect you, which is pretty cool. There was another expansive, like open world
Hey, Sword
RPG
Son.
game that was kind of similar to Elden Ring that I played. It was called Dragon's Dogma. I think it's called Dark Arisen. I definitely recommend it if you like dungeon crawlers like Elden Ring. It's just as open world, expansive. It's a little less quality, but overall probably like a 7.5 out of 10. It was a good experience. I never finished the game, but I recommend it. Yeah, man. Elden Ring, fantastic. The animation of some of the boss fights is insane. Renala, whenever I first fought her, oh my god, dude. So cool. Bitch was crawling out of the moon. Like, beautiful stars. We were out in, like, water. I don't know, man. And there's, like, I forget how many bosses. It's over 100. I think I'm doing that a disservice. I don't think I've done even, like, half of the boss fights, but I'm getting there. And a shameless plug. But if you want to, you can watch me stream that on Twitch. I'll be posting more Elden Ring videos on this channel, probably, like just doing kind of like a voiceover thing, like I'm doing with this. That mixed with boss fights and probably some like walkthroughs and like little reels and stuff like that. But we'll see, we'll see. Anyways, watch this. Back in my day, a split quad was an unusable clip. That was a throwaway, so I don't know about you kids nowadays fucking hitting your little 360s on the ground, but if you want to hop over on Twitch and follow me, I stream Elden Ring like pretty much every day. Um, Unfortunately, I'm still working for the man, so I can only stream, you know, at a certain hour. I typically do it at like 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And speaking of working for the man, I think it's kind of odd. Well, actually, you know what? I don't think it's odd at all. That 8 hours seems so much longer whenever it's at a job that you don't enjoy doing. But I've been sitting in this chair editing this video for the last 5 hours, and that doesn't include the hours that I put into it yesterday. And I could sit in it for 5 more and not eat or drink anything and just sit here like a, you know what I mean, just staring at the screen doing this, like creating things. I've always loved doing it. I've been doing it since I was, you know, like I said, like 12, probably 12 years old. I had After Effects at 12 years old, and I was like getting clips out of Black Ops 2 in theater mode and trying to make edits and trying to get into phase and all that shit. And I don't know, it just feels so good to be in a position in my life to where I can create. And with my own tools too. Like I remember a point in my life to where I couldn't afford to you know even get a laptop or any sort of equipment. Like I would have to borrow a MacBook from like a friend or something to you know scratch that itch. And now you know I'm not fucking up my life royally. I'm like trying to take the right steps, and I'm just excited to share that with whoever's listening. And I hope that you guys can find your creativity too. However that looks for you. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description for my Twitch, and yeah, watch it if you want or don't. That's cool too.